Hello guys, how are you? Guess what? Norwex has a flash sale, a 4-day flash sale on all things mop. So here's your sign if you need some extra mop pads, if you want to give the mop as a gift, if you are ready to accessorize and deck out your mop, now's the time. So this flash sale runs through December 10th and it's 15% off of everything. So whether it's the handles or the mop sprayer, so lots of good things. So with Norwex mops, we have 3 different color options. Hi guys! We have 3 different color options for our handles. We have the graphite and black, which is very nice. And we have the green and blue. This is our original color. And then we also have the Nordic Naturals, which is a gold color, which I like a lot. So with the Norwex mop, all 3 of the handles are the same. They're adjustable. To adjust your mop, you step on the base and turn the handle. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. And this is adjustable, which is really important because I'm going to show you why. When you're just traditionally like going around the house and mopping, you want the mop handle to be between chin and nose height and then tighten it up right there. And that will be the least amount of pressure on your back. And sometimes if I'm sweeping under a table or a bed or something like that, I'll extend it all the way so that I don't have to lean down as much. And it's really nice that it goes under all of those things. So we've got the 3 different color options on the mop handle. There's also 3 different sizes. Hey guys, there's 3 different sizes on the Norwex mop. So there's the mini, and I tend to use the mini a lot when I'm cleaning my bathrooms or the laundry room just because it's smaller. When we had a camper, I also had the mini size for my camper. So we've got mini and then large, which is what I use the most. Let me see if I can get a good picture with all 3 of the bases. Now let's just fix this up, all right? Because I want you to see them side by side, and I think that'll be better. And then we have extra large. The extra large is awesome when you have a lot of floor to cover. So we've got mini, large, and extra large. Yeah, there we go. So I used to use a Swiffer for years. All right, let me just tilt the camera down. So those are the 3 size options. Extra large is great for a lot of space, commercial spaces, things like that. The large is in the middle, and then the mini is on the front. And so all 3 mop bases are in the sale as well. So you can actually swap out the base with your same mop handle. So I have 1 mop handle and I actually have all 3 bases, and they just snap in and out with these little prongs on the side. You just grab the prongs, and easier said than done. I have to look at it. Hold on, let's see. So squeeze it in and then pop that right out. And then you just pop in whatever either accessory or mop base that you're using. Another little hack on the mop base, which I find a lot of people don't know, is on the mop base itself, there's this little prong. So when I'm just mopping normal, I'll have it so that it rotates. It's just easier to use. But you can actually pop this up, and now it's locked into place. That is great if you're using the mop on other things. So I'm going to show you something really cool. This is actually the window mop pad. It's one of the optional mop pads. I'm going to show you something super cool real quick. So these are the windows I have at the back of the house. And you see, it would be very hard for me to clean those windows because if we go down further, right, I don't really have anything good and stable to stand on. So I will use this window mop pad when I'm cleaning these windows often. So I lock it into place, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step on the base, and I'm gonna extend that all the way up, and then I would first use the wet mop pad to get the window wet, right? This window mop pad is always used dry, so then I'll take this and go over the windows, go all the way down, and basically the window mop pad is like your window cloth. So the window cloth, did you guys see that? I don't think you did. Whoops. All right, so we'll just do that again. So I'll just lean over and I'll just bring that all the way down. So first I'll get the window wet with my wet mop pad, and then I'll use the window mop pad dry to clean the windows. And so again, use this just like your window cloth, where the window cloth is always dry. Now, another cool hack for this is also in this area of my house. We've got this wall up here above the picture. There's a lot of cobwebs that get in that corner. So I can clean it one of two ways. The first thing I'm going to do is pop this off. So the Enviro wand actually snaps onto the bottom of your mop handle. So let's just pop this off. And this is actually a nice little handle that has a little hidden gem in it. Just a little brush. All right, that's great for window tracks. Hey guys, so if I'm cleaning up in the corner, I also use this for baseboards, by the way. You can actually use the Enviro wand damp or dry. So a great way to clean this area, so I will just extend this all the way and go like that and come all the way down, because there's no way for me to clean that, since basically it's a drop off right here because it's the stairs. Now, sometimes I dust the walls. I try to do that seasonally. So if I'm just dusting the walls, I will actually use, my favorite thing to use for that is the chenille mop pad. So when I dust the walls, I do it with a dry mop pad. So we've been using the mini. Now I'm gonna use the large. The chenille mop pad I also use if someone spills something on the floor, because it's extremely absorbent, but I love using it dry to dust my walls. So we're gonna grab the large mop base, and we're just going to, and all the mop pads are Velcro. You wash them all the same, and you can rinse them off, hang to dry, and or wash them in the washing machine once in a while. So now I have the chenille mop pad on here. I'm going to lock it in place so that it doesn't rotate. Push that. Okay, so now it's locked into place. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Let me lift my camera up a little bit. There we go. So to dust the walls, look how easy that is. So easy. And it's really nice. It's just a nice way to clean things that are otherwise really hard to get to. I also will dust the ceiling off. I don't know if you've ever noticed like cobwebs or just debris on your ceiling, but do it the same way. Get the mop pad against the ceiling and then just pull forward. I mean, this is much easier and safer compared to like getting on a ladder or things like that. All right, so there's multiple different mop pads that you can get with the mop. You can get, first of all mops come with 2 mop pads. They come with the dry mop pad. This is for sweeping, and the wet mop pad. Then there's optional pads. So how to properly sweep the floor with your dry mop pad. So this is my mop. It already has the dry mop pad on it. I'm just gonna go like this. So first of all, it's too short, right? I'm gonna hurt my back. So I'm gonna lift it up between chin and nose height, tighten that up, and it literally takes seconds to, maybe not seconds, but minutes to do my whole floor. So I'll just go around, and you wanna keep the dirt in the front of the mop, so it's kind of like a big, huge figure 8. So I don't even own a broom, I just sweep this way, and that's saying a lot for like a fur mom, right? Now I just did a small space, but let's see if we collected anything. Now to clean this off, you can rinse it off when it's really dirty, wash it with your Norwex, but what I typically do is just use the rubber brush. So we're gonna pretend there's a garbage can in front of me, so I'll just take the rubber brush and get all of that stuff down into the trash can, pop it off, and now I can hang it with my other mop pads. So to wet mop, you want to do it very similar. I've got the wet mop pad. It's just wet with water. So I'm going to throw that down on the ground. And there we go. And I either mop in a figure 8 or in a line, like back and forth. But we're just going to do that. Easy peasy. And you want your mop pad wrung out quite a bit. If your mop pad's too wet, it will take longer to dry. If the right amount of wetness is so that it dries within, 30 seconds to a minute. Now, when I want to deep clean my floor, I use the probiotic hard surface cleaner. I actually have that in the mop sprayer right now, and I'm going to show you how to use the mop sprayer. So this is an optional attachment. I like having this on my mop because it also gives me more height, because we have some tall ceilings, and I'm 6 feet tall, guys, so I have 7 foot of reach now since that mop sprayer attachment is on there. But when you use your mop sprayer, and it's only water or the probiotic hard surface cleaner, don't use anything else in your mop sprayer. You could void the warranty. So I'm talking about like the Ultra Power Plus diluted, a bunch of essential oils, all those things. Try to stick with just water or the probiotic hard surface cleaner. If you do put the probiotic hard surface cleaner in the mop sprayer, the directions are on the back, but you need a magnifying glass to read it, right? So it's just 3 tablespoons. I'm going to show you how easy this is. So the mop sprayer is designed not to spray if you're at an angle. I get a lot of calls like, my mop sprayer is not working. You want the mop handle to be upright, okay? And just push down on the handle. And it just sprays a tiny bit right in front of the mop pad. So nice. So I'm going to do it one more time, a little bit closer. So it's straight up, and just watch that spray. It goes right in front of the mop pad. And it's actually about the width of the mini mop pad is what it sprays out. Okay, so that's our probiotic hard surface cleaner. And that is great for wood floors, tile floors, any hard surfaces in your home. So not just the mop, what you're mopping, but like granite countertops, all the things, right? Let's see. Now, we do have tile in our shower. We have tile a couple other places as well. And when I'm cleaning tile, it's more textured, right? So I will use the tile mop pad. This is awesome. And if you'll recall, I popped that little handle off of the Enviro wand. Let me find that. I'm going to show you something cool. So when you're cleaning your shower, here it is. Here's this little handle. So this handle is optional. If you have the Enviro wand, it comes with it. But I'm going to show you a little cool trick with this. So we're going to put the tile mop pad on our mini mop. And so we've got any mop handle, any mop base. Right now it has the window mop pad, but we're going to swap that out for the tile mop pad. I'm just going to stick that on there. And then I'm going to pop this on the base. Now we're going to pretend we're in the shower. We're not. But when I'm cleaning the shower, guys, I want the least amount of energy as possible, least amount of backache as possible. So what I'll do is I'll take that tile mop pad and I will clean the tile in my shower. Just go up and down. Or I'll use it on the tile floors. And if I'm in the shower, if I'm cleaning a wall, I'll spray the probiotic hard surface cleaner on the walls. But this is great. It also has silver in it. It removes bacteria from the floor. I actually did a raw chicken demo once on my YouTube channel where I rubbed raw chicken juice on the floor. I had my black light, I love that. And I went over it once with my prior mop solution. And then I went over it with my Norwex mop, just wet with water. And it removed all of that nasty right off the floor. So our floors, our feet, pets' feet, they bring in 85% of the home's contaminants. Lots of bacteria from public restrooms, dogs who are going in and out and pottying outside, right? Lots of bacteria is brought into the home. So we want to use a safe solution that removes the bacteria from our floors without coating it with chemicals. I don't know about you guys, but for the most part, I'm barefoot in my house. The feet are some of the most absorbent parts of our body. So anytime we're coating the floor with chemicals and things like that, it's actually being absorbed in through the soles of our feet. Really hard on kids. And I like my baby granddaughter. She's always barefoot. I actually take her socks off intentionally because she slides and I don't want her to fall. But little kids are 65 times more vulnerable to toxic chemicals on the floor. And so they're absorbing a ton, which can lead to hormone issues and things like that. Okay, so we talked about the 3 different mop sizes, the 3 different mop colors, the mop sprayer. Here's our mop sprayer. This is really easy to fill up. So you just unscrew that and then you pop it back down. And you want to make sure that you hear it snap. Let me get a good angle. There we go. Yep, so now it's snapped into place. We talked about mop pads. The extra large mop has 2 pads, which is the extra large dry pad and then the wet pad, which is on it there. And then the chenille. I think we talked about everything. Oh, we didn't. So I love this little gadget. This is the rubber broom attachment. And this is great if you are cleaning up messes outside, like leaves on your porch. If you have a pet that is constantly laying in the carpet, it can be very difficult to get all of that up. So this pops on the base the same way. So let's grab one of our bases and I'll show you how to use the rubber broom attachment. Rubber brooms are awesome. My husband loves it. And actually, when we first moved in this house, my father-in-law and my husband decided it would be a good idea to work on the home humidifier while we had a house full of about 30, 40 people. And they didn't have one of the hoses plugged in properly. And water was going all over my basement floor where storage was. And we just moved in. There was all of these cardboard boxes from all of our stuff, right? Water was spewing everywhere and they're like, grab some towels. I did not. I grabbed the rubber broom because not only does this sweep, but it has a little squeegee attachment. So when I'm cleaning area rugs or even my Norwex doormat here, I'll just take the rubber broom, put my foot on it, and it lifts all the hair and debris from those fibers. When I'm doing, my dog lays on this area rug a lot, I'll take the rubber broom. Even if I'm vacuuming, this gets up more, and this pulls up hair and threads from inside the carpet. But if there was a spill, like especially if there's a spill, this is a great way to get it all towards the drain, and you just pull it towards you. That's the trick with this mop. With this rubber broom attachment is that you don't go forward, you pull it backward. So look, just that tiny little bit. And I already cleaned this weekend. So my dog sheds a lot. So just pull it backwards. And then we also have a squeegee attachment for the mop, which I don't use as much, but my husband actually really likes it. He uses it in the garage. Let me find it here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so this squeegee attachment is really nice. Here it is. And he likes this when he's doing windows and cleaning the outside of the house. That's good. Good he likes to do that because that's not Amy job. All right, we've got the squeegee attachment locked in. And you could actually do it the same way. Like you could use it for windows. You could use it to get the excess water off of the shower, all of the things. Now I was gonna show you something cool, a little hidden gem, right, in the Enviro wand. Okay, so let's find that little hidden gem. I wanna show you guys something super cool. So if you have an Enviro wand, this handle is good for more than just your Enviro wand. For example, you can take this and attach it right on that squeegee. This is a great way to clean the shower. This is also a great way to do windows if you're working on windows that aren't very high. Let me find that mop base. Oh, we'll use it with if you're cleaning the tile in your shower, you can, instead of using the mop handle, you can put the Enviro Wand handle right on there and then just use your hand in the shower to clean the tile up. Or any of the accessories. If you want to get on your hands and knees and clean something really good, just put this right on the mop base. Where's a mop base? Here we go. Put it right on the mop base and clean whatever you want. And I think that's it. So the reason why I wanted to show you all this is I've had a lot of people get mops recently at parties. Lots of people commenting on the mop post yesterday about accessories and things like that. All of those things are on sale right now. They will be for 4 days. So if you need some optional accessories, different bases, additional mop pads, I have 2 sets of the wet mop pads and dry mop pads for my full-size mop, because when I'm cleaning a house, I'm cleaning everything, and I'd just like to have an extra set. The chenille mop pad, the rubber broom attachment, the rubber brush, all of that stuff. Look how much dog hair's on here. Is on sale right now. So I'm going to post that information next, but I just wanted to show you all these cool gadgets and different ways to use your mop, different ways to swap out the base so that you could get the most out of one mop handle by turning it into multiple mop sizes, which is really awesome. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll post all the things that are on sale next, and let me know if you have any questions at all. I'll see you guys real soon.